Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Sagittarius for the week of November 27th, 2023. Hello, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking these videos, subscribing, and sharing. This week I will not be doing the daily horoscopes. Instead, I am going to be doing the weekly and monthly horoscopes just so I could have all those out on time, or try to. But definitely by the first, I will have the monthly horoscopes up, so be sure to an eye out for that. So the full moon is in Gemini today for the next 2 days. You may be the object of someone else's affections. Others may take notice of your attractiveness. Personal popularity increases, and you will probably feel quite belligerent and domineering at this time. It is a good time to take action and make decisions, but considerations of others' feelings may be lacking. Watch out for cuts and burns. Some may consider you selfish at this time. Uranus is quincunxing Venus, and Uranus is still in retrograde till next year in January. Quincunxing Venus in Libra in the 11th and 6th house. You find it difficult to be yourself in your personal relationships, or you benefit from creative outlets such as writing, doing hobbies, that kind of thing. Uranus in retrograde is, for some of you, what did I write? Is trining Juno at this time in the 10th house. You find you need to work on putting yourself into other people's shoes. You can have an easier time negotiating or reaching some kind of arrangement and working on compromises. So for some of you here, it could be a situation here when it comes to like switching your shift. It could be very hard to switch your shift at this time because everybody is about their vacation hours, and they may not be giving out vacation hours as much because of the holidays and Hanukkah and Christmas coming up. So this would be a good time to compromise, meaning, okay, can you work half my shift and I will work the other half of my shift? It could be something like that happening in order to get what you want. Okay, so you need to come up with negotiations with other people. Then all this week, we have Uranus quincunxing the South Node. Get ready, expect the unexpected again this week with other people, or even with your clients. Certain people can be getting fired. This is in your 6th house, and North Node in your 11th house. You can be there could be unexpected firings and hirings. You could get unexpectedly fired but then quickly hired by somebody else. Or it could be a situation here where for some of you that you could get fired at your old, like where the position that you were working for, they could fire you but then rehire you as something else, a better position. I don't know why I thought about this, but a better position in a different area at the company that you work for. So it could be a situation like that. Okay, for some of you, this could be like the building that you work for closing down because Uranus in the 6th house is only auspicious for those of you who have online jobs and businesses, don't have normal hours, like police officers, or like who else? I don't know who else. People in the army, who else? Firemen probably don't have, they have weird hours, so if you have like weird hours, like if you're a nurse, you're I don't know, I'm assuming your schedule is always changing, so things like that, things that are not regular 9-to-5 jobs, those are going to have like unexpected twists and plot twists and turns of events that can happen in your favor. And then those of you who have regular 9-to-5 jobs, expect the unexpected. You could get laid off and fired, and don't see it as a bad thing, because for some of you this is a time of destiny, because you do have a stellium in retrograde in the 8th house with this energy here, and is well aspected. So this could be a time for destiny for some of you with this energy. Okay, for some of you, let me see. So expect the unexpected this week. Or you can watch people have unexpected outbursts, or someone could be ratting on you about the jobs and the things that you're doing because they don't like the way you're doing things. But then this is just going to promote you and elevate you, and it's going to end up making them look like a gossip. So it could be something like that going on this week as well. So things can turn like that. So it can be very unexpected. You can be receiving new responsibilities, or certain responsibilities may no longer apply to you. Then the North Node in your 5th house is squaring the Sun with the 1st house. You need to be discerning with the new friends that are coming in. Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th, okay? And this could be a situation where you have a very nasty falling out with the new friend later on. You can find that they turn on you very quickly, or if you made friends with a group of people, you could get kicked out of the group of friends very quickly. You could also find this time you're very gullible, so careful what you say yes to, careful what you believe. Someone could be making promises to you, and don't expect this person to keep their promises, or this person is just trying to have sex with you and doesn't want anything serious, okay? So be careful with that. If you have children, they may seem like an incredible burden to you right now. Your love life may have dried up to the point where nothing's happening. Breakups can happen. It just seems impossible to get any enjoyment out of life at this time. The Sun is quincunxing Jupiter in retrograde in the 1st and 6th house. This can be a desire to be seen more, or you can have a very competitive view here. I feel you can be overly indulgent at this time, and certain things or situations that you are up to or doing can be catching up with you at this time. So pay attention to your body. For others of you, I feel like it's up to you what you want to do, but you do not, but you may not be able to jump into new things at this time with these energies because of the shadow period coming up in December 2nd. Not the best time to jump into anything new. And I feel like for some of you, you may know this already, and you know what time it is, and you know that the planets are changing and shifting, and you know that you have a stellium that is in retrograde with all these 8th house. So it's a very slow situation. So you know that you're not going to see things happen right away with this situation. So this could be like with a money-making idea where somebody could be like, oh, you have to invest in la 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 la, but you know that you're not going to see the money like right away. It may take years. You know, you have that stellium in that 4th house, in that 8th house of Cancer, and then like Coronis and Hades stays in there till for the next 20 years. So every now and then you're gonna have like this ups with money. You're gonna have like ups and downs with money. So you need to be careful with money during this time period for some of you. Then on Thursday, you have difficulty concentrating as your thoughts, as you may have many thoughts. You're very talkative, and it's to the point where you lose sight of the point of the conversation. You're prone to get into arguments with others. Try to listen more. This is a time when you feel inhibited to express yourself. Be careful about your health. If you're older, you could have back and heart problems at this time. You know, you have planets in retrograde in the 8th house, so you could be visiting the doctor a little bit more than usual. You tend to have more serious outlook on life, and you may want to simplify your lifestyle with this energy. The Sun in your 1st house, you may feel very uncomfortable now being in the spotlight with this energy. You could be in hermit mode at this time, and you prefer to work behind the scenes or in the background or quietly away from crowds and off doing your own thing. You're definitely controlling your impulses at this time, especially those of you in your 40s and over 40 with this energy. You're more, and then for those of you who are 40 and under, you're more likely to be about your cravings, to be recognized for your own uniqueness. You have this need to be in the spotlight, and you want to be acknowledged for your accomplishments. You may actually fear the spotlight for those of you 40 and over. This is a time of growth with this energy, either financial growth or business or career. So it could be a progression. If things could be very slow. It's just until the Sun gets out of your 1st house for some of you who have Saturn in Sagittarius. So check out Astro Theme to see if you have Saturn in Sagittarius in your chart at this time, because things could be moving along slowly. Then on Friday, this is a significant turning point in the course of your life. Changes happen rather abruptly. Unexpected opportunities could be coming up. You will value your freedom and your independence more. Your sense of identity will probably change. Your social circle seems to be changing now, and old friends may say goodbye. Changes in your ability to acquire things and income can be expected. Some of you here who have Venus conjunct with Uranus, for some of you, you can be connecting with either people from your past, like from high school, and people that you haven't spoken to in like 20, 30 years. You could be reconnecting with them, or you have a past life connection with certain people that you come across with. It doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be like this love connection, but it's definitely, you're gonna feel this connection. And you could like be meeting this person like on the bus while waiting for the bus or the subway, and next thing you know, you guys have like this deep conversation. You kind of don't want to end it because you two knew each other in a past life. It don't mean that you two are going to date each other or anything like that. It means that you might keep the connection going between you two, and you actually might stay friends with this energy. Okay, certain people that you come across with at this time doesn't necessarily mean they're soulmates. You do come across people that you've had a past life connection with this energy. Okay, Mercury, remember Mercury goes retrograde on the 13th. On December 2nd is going to start the shadow period. So Mercury in the second house, this could be a good time for business picking up. You can be starting a new routine. You can be quitting bad habits, working on yourself, making lifestyle changes. Not the best time for multitasking for you. You're going to find there's a lot of difficulties when trying to do everything at once because you have a harder time concentrating and focusing. So you tend to do well with things one at a time. You tend to take your let me see. If you're trying to multitask this week, it would feel more like an anxiety attack, or you may not get much accomplished. You're extremely detailed oriented, but this could be too much information coming in all at once, so you may not get anything done. You should be avoiding negotiations with this energy. I feel like with Neptune in retrograde in your 4th house, squaring your 2nd house at this time, you're not so gullible. And you could be taking your time in questioning everything that comes your way at this time with this energy. But if somebody's throwing a lot of information at you and needs things like that, you're not able to make quick decisions at this time. So if it feels confusing to you, say no to it, alrighty? The first card I come up with is the 3 of Swords. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up. You can be reconnecting with people from your past, or for some of you here, this could also be online dating coming up for you with this energy. The Magician card, I feel for some of you, this could be dealing with separation or loss. This could be dealing with grief with this energy. For some of you, this could be an ex trying to come back into your life. Up to you what you want to do with that. You may not be over it yourself because you have a lot of planets in retrograde, so this person is coming back to you. Okay, the 6 of Coins, I feel this is a time of fate and destiny for you here as well. Alrighty, I feel for others of you that this could be prayers being answered with this energy, or manifesting certain things that you want to happen in your life. The 4 of Cups, you can be investing more in the self because all the planets in retrograde in your 8th house, and you can be more about taking care of yourself at this time with this energy and focusing on your good energy as well, and just kind of investing in self-care and self-love and just healing from like a lot of trauma. Or this is a beautiful time to be by yourself and you really like your alone time and being by yourself with this energy. For some of you, this could be getting therapy with this energy. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time period as well. Wishes come true. Hopes reign supreme at this time. Your consciousness can even be changing during this time period as well. The Empress card, I see somebody obsessed with you, or this could be you obsessed with somebody else, but I feel like you're manifesting this situation back into your life. So you're manifesting this ex, or you're manifesting this crush back into your life. You could even reach out to this person as well. Okay, Ace of Coins, creating your own reality with this energy here. For some of you, this can be getting a job with this energy here, mastering your money situation. The 5 of Swords, I feel with this energy here that you tend to keep more to yourself during this time period, or you may not be saying much to other people and kind of holding your cards close at this time. For others of you, you may not be getting along with other people at work because they can't stand your good energy or your good luck at this time. And they could be very jealous of you, or some of you could be dealing with some unhealthy competition with other people at this time. This could be neglect. I feel like for some of you here, somebody could be very nasty with their speech, and they can't take back their words, and you may not forget what they said. And this could be mother saying some pretty damn nasty things to you, and you're never going to forget what she said to you, and you could be feeling salty about it too, which I don't blame you. The Tower card talks of change happening. For some of you here, I feel like, you know, this could be you leaving a situation. So like I said, Uranus quincunxing the South Node this week. So if you get kicked out of a situation, know that you will be missed at this time with this energy here. Know that words will be said, okay? So it can get really nasty and you could get fired from your job. So you want to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off at this time and be a bit more strategic. If you don't have anything lined up for you, don't get yourself kicked out of a situation, because it could be a situation like that. Don't go testing relationships that you are like living with them and you're depending on them financially, because you may not like the reaction that they give you. So this is not the time. You need to be very strategic about your situations. Don't be thinking like I can run my mouth and say whatever the hell I want to say, because you could be very surprised by everybody else's reaction at this time. So again, be smart about the situations that you find yourself involved in. The Five of Cups, this is shoulda, woulda, coulda. This is dealing with regret. You can be all up in your feelings at this time because of the planets in retrograde in your 8th house in Cancer. It's a heavy energy time. It's going to be like this till February of 2024, okay? The Queen of Wands, I feel for some of you here that you could be very diplomatic when you want to be. For others of you, you benefit through partnerships. Teamwork makes the dream work for you. This is collaborations. For some of you, speak now or else forever hold your peace, but then you're going to regret your decision. The King of Wands, okay, this is a time of manifesting. There could be luck on your side. The King of Swords, you need to be careful with your words this week. You could get fired. It could be a rippling of unfortunate events that happen because you run your mouth. And then on top of that, we have a stellium in your 8th house. So this could also be jail time, and that could be for the next 20 years. Okay, because Coronis and Hades don't leave the 8th house for the next 20 years. So you're looking at 2043 and 2044. Okay, the Page of Swords, I feel that, you know, somebody's definitely confronting you. I do see confrontation this week. I do see somebody throwing you under the bus. I do see you not over certain situations. So this could be fighting with family members and rehashing the past at this time with this energy. Or whoever is coming back into your life, you could be rehashing the past with at this time and really fighting with this person. Do you have to? No. Keep it classy, not trashy, okay? I need a sip of my water. So, you know, so just be aware of that at this time. You know, make better decisions this week. I feel like you're not over certain situations from your past, and you're kind of like allowing your past to affect this current situation, okay? And it could be with somebody new. Oh, here I go. Or it could be with somebody that you occasionally fight with and stuff like that, and you two could be like fighting again over certain things from the past because you're not over it at this time, okay? Or they're trying to tell you their truth. There's your truth, and then there's God's truth. For some of you, you could be being emotionally manipulated by this person, and you know, you really don't have like a lot of trust for this person because of the past, okay? So you're allowing the past to dictate your future with this person. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. The Hangman card, something heavy on your mind this week with this energy as well. So you're not so quick to jump into anything new. You want to mull it over. So by February, you should be making a decision or doing something about it, or just changing your mind. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money. There could be more money coming in for you during this time period. The Queen of Swords, I feel like you have a lot of influence over other people, or you tend to make a lot of sense, or you tend to like make everybody go to team Sagittarius here with this energy as well, and you can have everybody like have their kind of come to Jesus moment. For some of you here, this could be a great time for a job interview. For others of you, this could be like a review, a reevaluation of your performance, and that could be coming up, and there could be a possibility of a raise happening too, okay? The Four of Swords, again, emphasis on confrontation at this time. For some of you, you're either starting new trends with this energy, or you could be jumping on to new trends with this energy. For some of you, you're inspired by what other people are doing at this time, and you could be taking what other people are doing and making it yours with this energy, okay? This is a busy week for you. I do see a lot of confrontation coming up for you as well, so be careful with this energy. All right, the Knight of Wands, you find creative ways to defend yourself or tell off somebody via social media with this energy, and it might be cute, but you know, everything is cause and effect, so be careful with airing out your stuff on the TikTok, especially when it comes to work. So just get prepared for confrontation and to get fired, okay? The Four of Coins, I feel with this energy here that you are more about your stability and your financial security at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's very much stubborn and stuck in their ways of thinking. Sometimes you got to give up the fight, let the baby fall on their face, and make their own mistakes, okay, before they have their come to Jesus moment, alrighty? The Revelations card, this is epiphanies, revelations here happening, delving into your spirituality, reconnecting with your faith with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, I feel like as I connect, and it doesn't mean this is all about spirituality, spiritual awakening, rebirthing, born again Christians kind of thing. I feel for some of you here that this could be also going back to school. Okay, so for some of you, you could be going back to school because the stellium in your 8th house, because they like to do that because you're looking for a better paying job with this energy. The Emperor card, yeah, you're dealing with somebody that's like a Capricorn or a Taurus, and this person is very stubborn and stuck in their ways of thinking. This person is very much about facts, so you need to be about numbers and facts and not be about like your feelings. This could be you getting into a fight with another person at work, and then I feel like it's going to be in your favor, but at the same time, don't be about your emotional self or your feelings about this person. Be about facts and what they can understand and see, okay? Because I feel like the more that you are about like what they are doing with this energy or emotional or how you feel about them is going to get you in trouble, okay? I feel also you have a great level of self-control here. You can be using this time period to work on yourself, diet. You can be put in a leadership position during this time period as well, and this brings about growth with this energy here. For others of you, especially those of you like 30 and under, you could have a very hard time with schooling at this time and a very hard time focusing with this energy. I feel like for some of you here that you could also be having a bit of a midlife crisis with this energy. You're very resistant to change with this energy here as well, okay? For some of you, you need to recover, the need for recovery in a familiar environment. After physical or psychological pain could be happening here as well with this energy, so just be aware of that. For some of you, you have escapist tendencies, so you may not be doing well in school for those of you who are 30 and younger, all right, and you tend to escape in your gaming world, in your drinking, in your alcohol, or in your pot at this time because you're avoiding certain realities in your life rather than trying to fix the situation. Try to fix the situation. Don't do that to yourself, okay? You will, as you get older, you will want to be the consummate student, okay? So you will find yourself when you get older, you will take your life a little bit more serious. For now, those of you in your 30 and younger, you're more about your play. For some of you here, yeah, I see a lot of procrastination here with this energy, all right? For some of you, I feel like you really are resistant to change. It's like you still, you know, you really, for some of you, this could be like not, especially my male Sag, this could be you not wanting to leave a relationship no matter how bad it is and staying in a bad situation because it's what's comfortable for you. Okay, and so you want to stay in that situation and not change, okay? For some of you, this could be wanting to stay in your addictions because it's comfortable. And so, you know, now is the time period to get uncomfortable because you're dealing with all these planets in retrograde, and then you're going to have Hades and Coronas in there for the next 20 years, you know, initiating changes. So, you know, for some of you, you're going to be constantly going through changes and needing to be adaptable, all right? The Three of Coins talks of growth happening for you as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be reconnecting with people from your past with this energy. This could also be somebody like an ex coming back into your picture because they broke up with their partner and then they want to come back with you. But guess what? They're doing it on a Mercury retrograde. That means that They broke up with their partner. They want to come back to you. You could pet them like a wounded bird. Pet the damn bird, heal the damn bird, and watch the damn bird fly away and go back to that partner. Okay? The Nine of Swords, I feel for some of you, you may not be getting along with a roommate situation at this time. I feel like you could be reprimanded at work this week, so tread carefully with work at this time. The Five of Coins, I feel like there could be some unexpected expenditures coming up here that you don't see coming, okay? Or this could be dealing with like weather damage. Check your furnaces at this time. So see it as an upgrade happening for some of you here. The Three of Wands, I feel like with this energy here, teamwork makes the dream work here. I see you happy on an emotional level and also on a financial level as well. Alrighty. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, and make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the monthly horoscopes. I should have them up by Wednesday or Thursday, okay? Kisses.